Hello, I'm Chitra. I'm going to explain about the structure of the atom. Any object that can be touched is ultimately called matter, right? So matter is any substance which has its mass and that occupies space and it has its volume. And this atom note is said to be the building blocks, the fundamental unit of the matter. And the existence of this different kind of matters is due to the different atoms that is present in it. So this led to the interesting discoveries and the necessity to know more about atoms, like how the atoms of one element is different from that of the another, or no, or the atoms are really indivisible as told by Dalton theory, and no, this led to the discovery of subatomic particles like electrons and protons that is present in the atom, and there are also many models that explains how the subatomic particles are arranged in the atom. One of the first indications that atoms are not indivisible comes from studying this static electricity, and by in the condition in which the electricity is conducted by different substances. And J.J. Thomson, who was the first to first to propose the atomic structure, and this can be explained with the help by thinking about watermelon. The red edible space that can be considered as a positively charged that is spread over, and the seeds that is embedded can be considered as a negative charge. And he also proposed that the positive and negative charge are equal in magnitude. So the atom is electrically neutral. And Ernest Rutherford, was interested in the arrangement of the electrons, and he found by the fast moving alpha particles, they were made to fall on the golden foil. It's made on the golden foil, and Rutherford found that there is a positively charged center in an atom. Okay, that is called a nucleus, and all the mass of the atom, no, it resides only in the nucleus, and the size of the nucleus is very small as compared to the size of the atom, and the electrons revolve around the nucleus. They are on the circular path, and after the Rutherford discovery, and because of the disadvantage of the Rutherford discovery in the emission of the radiation, emission of the energy and all, and Bohr model of an atom, we proposed a model in that there is a special orbit that is called a discrete orbit. An atom has a positively charged nucleus at a center, and the electrons revolve around the nucleus. It is in a special orbit that is called the discrete orbits. And these orbits are called shells or energy levels, and are represented by the letter K, L, M and N, and this can also be represented by numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And this is explained, each level, each orbits are explained as K, L, M, N, and also each orbit is represented by number n. N is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, and n is equal to 4. So there is a positively charged nucleus in the center. And coming to the distribution of the electrons. Coming to the distribution of the electrons in the different shells. So I have explained about the different orbits that have been named as K, L, M and N, so on. And in that, how the electrons are distributed. And it has some rules, and there is a formula 2n square. N, as I told you, is a it indicates the orbit level, right. So the first shell or K shell that has 2n square is equal to 2 into 1 square, that is 2 electrons in the first shell. In the second shell or the L shell can have likewise 2n square, the second shell, so the n is equal to 2. Yes. So 2n square is equal to 2 into 2 square, that has 8 electrons in the L shell, and M shell can have 18 electrons. As such, N shell can have 32 electrons. So the maximum number of electrons that can be filled in the outermost shell, no, that is 8. So electrons cannot be filled in a shell unless the inner shell. So once the electrons, if it fills in the first level, then it can be filled in the second level. So this is being given by, proposed by Bohr. So these are the composition of the atoms of the first 18 elements. So coming to the valency, the electrons that is present in the outermost shell of an atom are called valence electrons. Okay, so this valency is a combining capacity of an atom of an electron. So this is what about the valency. And atomic number is nothing but the number of protons that is present in the atom. So thank you so much.